I heard something the other day, and it goes along with what I've been talking about. Why this is so important about not uh, stepping into these different sins. Okay, so here's one. Remember, Jesus said the law hinges on two things, two commandments. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and you shall love your neighbor as you love yourself. Jesus said, a new command I give unto you, that you love one another as I have loved you. How did he love us? He died for us. By this shall all men know that you are my disciples, if you have love one to another. Okay. Well, why then is taking the Lord's name in vain such a big deal? Well, okay. Here we go. What does that mean? We used to think it meant don't say GD. That's not what it means. When a woman gets married, what does she do? Anybody? Any takers? She takes her husband's last name. When you were born again, you took a new name. Remember that hymn, there's a new name written down in glory and it's mine? See, when you walk in all of these different sins, look, we all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. We all understand that. But we're not talking about being able to walk in a lifestyle of sin. You can't. The Bible is clear about it. In 1 John, it talks about that you can't practice sin and be born again. It's impossible because you've been born with incorruptible seed. Okay? Yeah. So what's the deal with this? Well, don't be taking the Lord's name in vain. In other words, don't be labeling yourself as a Christian. Yeah, I'm a Christian, but you're going out, you're living an immoral lifestyle. You're always hitting all the bars all the time. You're living in debauchery and in fornication of different kinds and adultery. You're sleeping with your best friend's wife. You can't be doing that stuff. You can't be living those lifestyles, alternate or any kind you want to call it, which is actually idol worship, and be naming the name of Christ, taking that as your name. Why? Because when you say, "Hey, I'm a Christian," that means you're part of the body of Christ. This is the whole crux of it. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as you love yourself. See, if you love God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, you aren't going to be doing that to your neighbor, your best friend's wife, or to anybody else. And naming the name of Christ, carrying his name. You're not going to be doing it to your husband, Jesus.